The black-tailed godwit is a rare species in England. Project Godwit is all about giving the black-tailed godwit a helping hand and looking after the species. Take a look at this short film and see if you can spot anything that might be dangerous for the godwits.
The washes in the fens get flooded in the winter and drained in the spring. But this year's spring it had rained and rained, and the waters started to rise again. 4 little eggs were laid on a field. 3 had hatched and escaped, but one of them was running late. The water took it downstream on the back of a fish, and onto the edge of a ditch. A tiny godwit popped out and rolled right up to the feet of a water vole. "Hello, am I lost?" "Well, hello, young one," said the vole. "There are many places in this world where we don't belong, but I don't think you're that lost. This is your home. Right, first of all, you'll need to eat. You have a great tool, a long, strong beak. When the winter comes, you'll migrate, and for that you'll need all the fat you can get." The summer went by, and the little chick had grown and had learned to fly, just as the butterfly had shown. Wings up, wings down, wings up, wings down. The dragonfly had good news and came to say, "I found other godwits like you, and I think they're ready to fly away. I need to go with them," the chick said. "But where will you go?" "We're going south, this much I know. Goodbye, little friend. Will we ever see you again?" And what happened then? Every year when the cold weather arrives, some birds start their journey south to warmer countries to survive. And when the winter is over, they go back to the same place and they travel great distances, flying for days and days. Winter was hard in the washes, but it was a very good home to pintails, potchards, widgeons, teals, swans. And after winter came the spring, and with the good weather the godwits returned. And guess who was amongst them? The little godwit had not come alone. She'd found someone to make a family of her own. The couple laid 4 eggs for the cycle to begin again, and they had a peaceful and happy spring.
Godwits have a hard time in the fens because they like to make their nests on the ground, and sometimes when we have lots of rainfall, nests can get washed away. Sometimes their eggs and chicks can also be eaten by hungry foxes, weasels and birds of prey. When a godwit chick hatches out of its egg, it cannot fly for the first 25 days of its life, making it difficult for them to escape from predators and flooding. Lots of godwits lay their eggs at 2 special wetlands called the ooze washes and the neen washes, but sadly many of those chicks don't survive. Conservationists, whose job it is to look after and protect wildlife, created Project Godwit to help these godwits. Project Godwit does this by improving wetland habitats for godwits, doing research to find out about the problems they face, and by helping eggs and chicks to survive. Godwit eggs are collected from the neen washes.
No, stop! It is against the law to disturb the nests or take the eggs of wild birds.
Our conservationists have a special licence that allows them to collect godwit eggs from the neen washes. The eggs are carefully taken to a special building at Welney Wetland Centre. Here, the staff from Project Godwit look after the eggs until they hatch, keeping them warm in incubators and turning the eggs, just like a mother godwit would do in the wild. When the chicks hatch, the Project Godwit staff then look after them for 30 days, letting them explore their wetland habitat in special rearing pens outside. Then, when the godwit chicks have learnt to fly, they are released into the wild. Looking after the godwits in the first 30 days of their life helps to give them a head start and protects them from dangers in the wild when they cannot fly. This process is called head starting. Before the godwits are released into the wild, we put tiny coloured rings on their legs so that we can recognise them when they return from their winter migration. We also give them all names, and it's very exciting to see them return from their migration. Project Godwit started head-starting Godwits in 2017, and in that first spring we released 26 Godwits. The following spring we released 38 Godwits, and in the third year we released 48, which is 112 Godwits altogether. Hopefully we will release even more in future years.